Title: Gorilla vs. Polar Bear, the Ultimate Showdown. Today, we're tackling a legendary matchup. In one corner, the king of the jungle, the silverback gorilla, a titan of muscle and intelligence. In the other, the ruler of the frozen Arctic, the polar bear, the largest land carnivore on Earth. These two will never meet in the wild, but what if they did? On a neutral battlefield, in a no-holds-barred fight to the finish, who walks away? We're breaking down the stats to settle the score. Section 1. The tail of the tape. Let's look at the numbers. A large male silverback stands up to 5.5 feet tall and weighs a dense 300 to 450 pounds. In contrast, a male polar bear on its hind legs can tower up to 10 feet tall. But the weight difference is the real story. An adult polar bear weighs between 900 and 1,200 pounds, with the largest hitting 1,500. That's up to 4 times heavier than the gorilla, a massive gap. Surprisingly, their speed is a match. Both can hit a top speed of around 25 miles per hour in short bursts. The tail of the tape is clear. The gorilla is facing an opponent from a different weight class entirely. Section 2. Strength and Power. Both animals are legends of strength. The gorilla is famously powerful, one of the strongest animals on Earth pound for pound. Its arms are built to deliver devastating force. But the polar bear's power is on another level. It's about crushing, relentless force. A bear can kill prey with a single paw swipe and easily haul a 200-pound seal out of the water. So while the gorilla is stronger for its size, the polar bear has far more size to work with. The bear is a walking tank that the gorilla couldn't hope to move. Section 3. Weapons of war. A fighter's weapons make the matchup deadly. The gorilla's primary weapons are its sledgehammer arms and a powerful bite. With a bite force of around 1,300 psi, stronger than a lion's, its long canines are daggers up close. The polar bear counters with its massive paws and jaws. Its paws are a foot wide, armed with thick, 2-inch claws that deliver bone-breaking force. The bear's bite force is a similar 1,200 psi, but it's far more lethal. The gorilla's jaw is for crushing plants. The bear's is for slicing through flesh and bone. On top of this, the polar bear wears natural armor, a thick hide, a layer of blubber, and 2 coats of fur. The gorilla has no such protection. Section 4. Agility and Fighting Style. This is where the gorilla has its best shot: fighting style. Gorillas are shockingly agile, able to change direction quickly and use their hands with unmatched dexterity. Its only strategy is to use that speed to get to a dominant position, like the bear's back, to bite and strike. The polar bear is the opposite. It's a patient fighter that relies on overwhelming forward pressure. It stands on its hind legs to bring its full weight down in a single catastrophic blow. It's a classic speed versus power dynamic. If the gorilla gets cornered, its agility advantage is gone. Section 5. The X Factor. Intelligence and Temperament. Finally, the mind behind the muscle. The gorilla is a smart, thinking fighter that might use tactics like targeting the eyes or throat to overcome the size difference. The polar bear has a colder intelligence, a predator's mind that solves problems by applying more force. But temperament is the key X factor. A silverback is a fierce protector, fighting defensively to end a threat. The polar bear is a predator that kills for a living. The gorilla fights to protect, the polar bear kills to eat. That killer instinct is a huge advantage. The verdict. It's time for the verdict. The gorilla, being the smarter fighter, wouldn't charge head-on. Its only play is to be evasive, darting in to land blows while avoiding the bear's massive paws. Its bite could do real damage if it latches on. But the polar bear is built to endure. Its fur and blubber would absorb much of the punishment, and it only needs to land one good shot to shatter the gorilla's bones. As the fight continues, the gorilla's explosive energy would fade, while the bear's endurance lets it keep coming. Eventually, the bear corners the gorilla. The moment it rears up and brings its half-ton weight down, the fight is over. The gorilla's agility makes it a worthy opponent, But the polar bear's advantages in size, power, and armor are just too much to overcome. The winner is the polar bear. Conclusion in CTA. It's a classic battle. The intelligent primate king versus the unstoppable Arctic killer. In the end, the polar bear's raw physical dominance takes the win. But that's just our breakdown. Who do you think would win? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this showdown, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss the next one.